Day 554. Day ratings is 7. A busy 7, but still a 7. Today we got up, had the afternoon run, so got to sleep in till 6:30. Then walked the pup at 6:45. Had a good walk with her. Came back in, got to play for about 10-15 minutes before work. And work was okay. It was kind of busy morning and it slowed down in the afternoon. Then after work, I kept telling myself, I was like, do I need to run to the grocery store for anything? And I thought, no, I already have shrimp and rice for dinner. And I don't think I need anything else. And then right when I get here, I see the pup. And then oh, I need to get her food. She had enough for dinner tonight, but I needed to run back to the store to get her food so that there's some in the morning. And the plan was to go to the Wednesday running group, which was over at the park nearby. So my buddy texted me, he's like, hey, if you want to go to this group again, they're meeting over on your side of town. He's like, I haven't gone before, but I'm guessing it'll be a good group that shows up. It looked like we were going to get a storm a little bit in the outside of town. There was a bunch of purple clouds rolling in, and I don't think it even hit. It got a little dusty, but that's it. But decided to go to the group run, so there's no storm. Got there at 6:30. There was the easy group, medium group, and the hard group. I went with the hard group just because I'm feeling really good. I need to get back into it. So I went to the group, and there was a couple guys there. Ryan and Greg and my buddy Jason and the other guy. Gosh, I keep forgetting his name, but it's another R name. I keep saying Rick. And after that goes Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. It's not that. Ryan. Rick. No, not Ryan. And I forget his name. But we talked a little bit. I just couldn't get his name. Like, it'll come back. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. I just couldn't remember it. But we got in 4.75 miles. I don't know what the pace was. It was a little bit slower just because we had the hill. It's on my right hand. I can't. Let's see. Roll up, scroll up. It says 8.46. Well, I guess that's okay. We definitely had some hills, and there was one where everyone started walking because it was too slippery and too steep. But a good run. I'm glad I felt good in the run. And afterwards, I went straight to the car and texted my buddies like, hey man, I know, sorry to head out early, but I gotta go to the store and get my dog some food. I was like, yeah, I was wondering where you went. I was like, sorry man. I meant to tell you before. But went and got dog food, came back, no problem. Gave her food, made my shrimp and rice. Ate some of that, and then I still felt a little bit hungry, so I just finished an orange about 15 minutes ago. I think I need to get more water. Even I hydrated pretty well today, but even today, I think because it's so humid, we're sweating a lot more than normal. So my body's a little bit depleted. But we'll be alright. And then the other thing, run tomorrow morning, easy run with my friend, and then the tempo tomorrow evening. So tomorrow's gonna be another busy day, so I need to eat well, I need to sleep well. What time is it? It's 11:07, so I have a little bit of a shorter video, hopefully. Oh, but this was a thing. At work, I was listening to this guy do this 4-month body transformation challenge, and he went from, how was he, like 220 pounds, 220, 30% body fat. I think it was under 30, might have been like 28. And then I don't know what the other measurement was. But it was him and his trainer training day in, day out, and starting out with going for a run. I guess I'm always more aware of this running stuff just from my background of coaching. And I think he did 3 miles. It may have been 4. But he ran and then he just went behind a tree, and I guess it looked like he was kind of puking a bit. And then his trainer is a good trainer, right? To go over there and support him, be like, "Hey man, are you okay? What's going on? You're fine." But he just kept telling him, he's like, "It's gonna get easy. It's gonna get easy. It's gonna get easy." And in my head, I'm thinking, no, you don't want to tell him that. You want to tell him that you're gonna get stronger. I think that's the key. Is that you're gonna get so strong that these, I guess, in turn become easy. But that mile run, the 3-mile run, 5-mile run is always going to be a 5-mile run. You're just going to get stronger to the point where it doesn't matter if it's 1 to 3 or 5 miles. And so it kind of played in my head a little bit with that, just thinking maybe the trainer should have said that in turn, and said, "Don't worry, like, this is your starting point. You're going to get stronger. You're going to get better. You're going to be able to run 8, 10, 12, 20 miles. I don't know what their goal was. I can't remember if he was trying to just run a half marathon or what. I remember they briefly talked about running a 17-mile run. I don't know if it was a joke. He's like, "Yeah, just 7 out, 7 back." It didn't really show him clicking off the miles. They didn't have checkpoints, so I'm not sure if they did run that far or not. But overall, the guy turned into a beast for sure. I mean, that was the main point of the video. He went from barely being able to run, barely going to the gym. He said, "I didn't have a lot of confidence." He said, "I didn't have abs. I didn't know a lot about lifting." And so we got this trainer. We almost became good friends and buddies, and they were hanging out all the time, and they kept going to the gym and finding these runs to do and challenges to get himself in shape. And he did great. I think he got down to 175, 14% body fat, and maybe the other measurement was muscular gain. I don't remember that part. I wasn't really watching the whole thing. I was more listening to it and just checking in on it. But yeah, I guess it keeps playing in my head. Why not, as a trainer, just say you're going to get stronger? This is going to be just your toughest day, because we're going to build you up so much in 4 months. So that was, I think, the biggest takeaway today. I just kept thinking about that in my head. Nothing good ever comes easy. Nothing easy is ever valued, right? But if it's something you do for a year, it's going to mean that much more to you. It's something that you struggled with, and you finally finish it. If you say, "I can't run," and then you go run a half marathon, you're going to be so proud of yourself because you thought this was something impossible, something that you couldn't do, but then you just told yourself, "You know what, I can do it," and you just slowly build into it. So it's that same kind of mindset. Is if you just say it's easy, there's going to be no reward for it. If you're going to say it is tough, but you can get there, you can do it, you're going to get stronger, and you're going to get through this. Like, that's worth something worth progressing towards. Saying, okay, if I can struggle to run 3 to 4 miles today, where am I going to be in a week? Where am I going to be in a month? Where am I going to be in 6 months, in a year? Like, what can I do to make this a better situation so I don't struggle so much, so I don't hurt so much trying to run it? And that's, I don't know, that was the big thought for the day. Nothing good, nothing worth value is easy. And good things aren't easy. All the good stuff is on the other side of that comfort zone, that line you draw in the sand that says, "I can't do it. It's not there. I don't have the right genetics. I don't have the right this. I don't have the right mental capacity, I don't have the right aptitude, I don't have the right attention span, whatever it is, you put this little governor on yourself to say, I can't, I won't, I could never. And that's when you should listen to yourself saying, why are you putting this definitive answer on yourself without even trying? Like, yeah, the first time you try something, it's going to be difficult. The first time you try to drive a car, it's going to be difficult. First time you try to learn a new language, but people can do them. You can do them. They can be done. You just have to put in the work. And that's what we should all be doing, put in work to get to some new goal. Not saying it has to be big or competitive, but something to keep progressing. And that was it for the day. We're going to try to keep progressing tomorrow and see what happens. So run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.